Pallavi, you were telling us the impact of this when the order came, and Shireen was also telling us that some Congress workers have started gathering. But Pallavi, now that this order has come, his plea has been dismissed and indications are he could move Supreme Court. Help us understand the political ramifications.
Well, I mean, 3 o'clock is when Abhishek Manu Singhvi is going to be doing the press conference at the Congress headquarters. And of course, he's going to explain both the political and the legal nuances. But I don't think many in the Congress party have been taken by surprise by this dismissal, because when we have been speaking to them, this is exactly what they were expecting. In fact, very often they would tell us that the real fight is actually going to be in the Supreme Court, and we're looking for some relief really coming in from the Supreme Court. Falling short of actually accusing the Gujarat judiciary of being biased, very often one or two errant leaders have been making the point that we don't expect any kind of relief coming in from Gujarat. But having said that, as far as the political fight that you're talking about, well, of course, I mean, we've been talking about this, and I was kind of eliciting all those points which the Congress party is going to be using politically. Look, there are two problems over here, two worries, I would say. One, of course, is the fact that he would very much want that he is restored as an MP, or at least he's able to contest elections for 2024. Failing which, who exactly is going to be the Congress candidate, because Wayanad is considered to be a safe seat really for the Congress.
Right.
Will it see the entry of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra? That would certainly be very interesting. Second, if you talk about the political struggle, political fight, we've been talking about this in detail. Of course, he's going to make it an issue of evoking sympathy, and you know that there was a needless punishment given out to me, and the fact is that I only want to keep on asking questions. If you look at the memes and the animations and the ads which come out by the social media department of the Congress, they repeatedly project Rahul Gandhi as one who is daring the authorities, and that's, I think, going to be the narrative in the days to come.
Right. Ananya, help us understand. His review has been dismissed as far as conviction is concerned. But is his conviction sentencing on hold till giving him time to approach the Supreme Court, or to stay out of custody, he'll have to approach again for bail?
Well, you know, he is already having a suspension on his sentence, which essentially means a bail in such cases. But a stay on his conviction has not been granted. That is exactly what he needs from the topmost court of the country now. But that needs to be granted by the Supreme Court itself. We'll have to see as to what provisions of law would be required and how will Rahul Gandhi be approaching the Supreme Court, whether in a criminal writ or in a special leave petition before the Supreme Court. Since the order of the Gujarat High Court, the detailed judgment is not out yet, we'll have to wait for the detailed reasoning and the reason the detailed order copy. Only operative part of the court order was read by the judge while he was making an oral pronouncement. In fact, a very important aspect that the judge also discussed while giving out its oral pronouncement was the clean image of a politician, the cleanliness of a politician when it comes to representing of people. And in fact, the court noted that Rahul Gandhi is not somebody who is having a clean image. He has 10 criminal cases against him, and even after this case was registered and a conviction was granted and was imparted by the court in this particular case for 2 years, another such case was registered against Rahul Gandhi by Veer Savarkar's grandson. So definitely his conduct has been discussed by the court. What more has been said would be clear only after the detailed judgment, the detailed order copy comes out from the Supreme Court, from the Gujarat High Court single judge bench.
But Ananya, what you
just in an hour or so. But
just wanted you to clarify that clearly. What you're saying is suspension of the sentence has happened, so seeking bail is not something that is legally required. Is that what you're learning from the court?
Well, legally speaking, when there is a conviction order passed and when there is a sentence that has been imparted to a particular convict in a particular case, bail essentially is a suspension of sentence. Suspension of sentence has already been granted by the trial court, it was for 30 days. And we might see that the single judge bench of the Gujarat High Court too would have given him some kind of a time with regards to, give out some kind of a legal remedy to approach a higher court into this particular case. That has not been said by the court in its oral pronouncement, but might be there in the order copy.
So we'll have to wait for the order copy for that.